I've met some amazing young conservatives here at America Fest. Charlie Kirk has educated a whole generation. He's got incredible programs that work in education, worked on college campuses and so forth. He's an amazing guy. But I got to speak for a few minutes on the economic and monetary situation in America, the fact that we have $36 trillion in debt. And a lot of people came up. I did a book signing with Patriot Mobile, and they came up and they said, hey, nobody else is talking about the debt here. Why doesn't anybody talk about this? They don't realize that we're adding $1 trillion of debt every 100 days. That's insane. We're going to have $100 trillion in debt over the next 30 years. We'll be paying an interest, 2/3 of all our tax revenues in very short order, according to Economist magazine. And then I ran across Kyle Campbell. I've been on her program, which is incredible. I've met her at multiple conferences, know her family, and she knows my family. She's an amazing young woman, a Gen Zer who can help explain to Gen Zers exactly what economics are. So we asked her to be a part of Economic War Room to tell us a Gen Z perspective on economics and monetary policy. Welcome, Kyle.
Thanks, Kevin. Boy, I think I might be the oldest Gen Z member of all time. I'm actually a millennial, but
you are
we'll
millennial.
Go with that.
You are so young looking. You're beautiful. You reach young people.
Stop. Okay. Happy to be with you. It's great to see you here at AmFest, which is really, we feel like we're in the center of the Gen Z universe. The energy's high. These kids are really engaged in politics. I always say on Politically Basic, I'm trying to make politics fun again. And I think they've caught that fire. They're really into it, and I'm thrilled to see it. But one thing that we have forgotten is that when all of these colleges and universities over the last year or so, since October 7th and what happened in Israel, we realized all this anti-Semitism that had been brewing in our higher education systems, right? And everybody stopped and thought, what in the world are they teaching these kids in school? We weren't sure. Some of it got exposed during COVID, and we were on Zoom and could see and hear. But they're also not teaching financial literacy.
No.
So we have this new crop, this new generation.
Hatred,
sure.
But not practical things that people should be doing.
I thank God for you. You're a genius when it comes to this. Brilliant. And it's so fascinating. And you found this great way to connect young, engaged, interested Americans who are patriots to what's going on economically and financially in our country. So they have a lot of questions. You know, I have questions. You said you're going to ask me questions, but I've got questions for you again, Kevin.
You are the consummate host. You've got a Politically Basic is incredible.
Thank you.
And you speak in American language.
That's it.
So that people can understand what you're saying. You take these big concepts, like what's the debt ceiling and all that, and you make it simple for people. We talk about money here and monetary policy and so forth. Everybody's ignoring it. They think you can print money forever. They call it modern monetary theory. There's basic economic laws. If you make more of something, its value is less.
Makes good sense to me.
Yeah, the more you print of money, the less valuable the money is. It's just a natural truth. But how do you explain those things? How are you reaching? What are you doing here at AmFest, and how do you get the concepts across?
Well, I'm here at AmFest for the first time. This is exactly the audience that I am trying to work for. And why I started Politically Basic was to do exactly, you just described it really beautifully. I take these sometimes complex political concepts or current political events. We've been talking a lot about the debt in the news lately, spending bills, and how Trump's economy in his second administration is going to be different from not only Biden's right now, which is horrific, but even from his first administration. And then we're just breaking it down. And so I feel like if I can understand it, everybody can understand it. I'm not afraid to ask why. I'm not afraid to ask someone to explain something and break it down even further. So that's what we're doing here. And I'm really glad to be able to connect with these young kids and see what do they understand? What do they want to know more about?